Hello wonderful people, welcome to my channel. Today's discussion will be based on hemorrhoid disease with common name pals. But before we will talk about it, let's go through a case I met. A man was filing for divorce all because he was a hemorrhoid patient, but right now he has been healed. But according to his wife, she says she won't permit him to sleep with her because he will infect her with that hemorrhoid disease. Is kind of, she saw how the whole case was, so she still have the mind that there can be some infection to her, so she's very afraid of sleeping with the man. And because of that situation, the man too is filing for divorce. Right now we can't blame any of them. It can be that they have no idea about the disease. The woman think it's contagious. And so first of all, what at all is hemorrhoid? As normal human being, within your rectum, at the top of your rectum, there are a group of vascular tissues, venous vascular tissues surrounded there, and at the down of the rectum, below the rectum, there are the same vascular group of tissue, venous tissues over there, and it's normal to have it that way. But in a situation where there will be dilatation or increasing or swelling of those vascular tissue, then it will cause irritation because it has been kept there to help in moderation of defecation or feces. Whilst you are defecating, it will help in the bowel movements. So in case of any dilatation or increase of those veins, then it will cause irritation coming with symptoms, and it will cause those hemorrhoid disease. Causes of hemorrhoid disease can be innate or inborn. You can inherit it genetically from your parents in case they were having such disease. So as that reason, you too, as you are growing, you will start seeing that irritation and dilatation of your vascular group of venous tissue, and there will be hemorrhoid. And you can also acquire it on health, yes, through the kind of diet you take. And note, everybody can have hemorrhoid disease, women, men, children. So the kind of diet, children normally have such cases because they are fan of those protein, those candies, and that one also causes constipation and diarrhea. And if you don't take in fiber food and you take in the rich dairy products, and there can be constipation and diarrhea, which will cause difficulties in terms of bowel movements. And remember that I said those vascular tissue, venous tissue, are there to help easy bowel movements. But here is a case, there is constipation. That means it has to add more effort in helping that or moderating. That will cause dilatation. So whilst you are straining, much straining also will cause dilatation of those vascular tissues. So take notes and take in quality diet which won't cause dilatation of those group of vascular tissue or venous tissue. And pregnancy, women through pregnancy, they can have hemorrhoid because the uterus will contain baby, it will carry the baby, and it will put pressure on the venous group of tissue, which will cause dilatation. It's like you having a pipe which is rubber and you carry a heavy load on it. At that moment there will be dilatation of the size. So if there is no elasticity which can call for normal size, and that means after you've carried that load from that pipe, rubber pipe, you've changed the size. So that's what it will go on through pregnancy. And age, in terms of aging, from the age of 40 onwards, age affects most of our, even all of our parts of body, or let's say our organs. So whilst you are growing, you've been straining, you've been through diets, through activities, you've been irritating those vascular tissue, and you shouldn't be surprised whilst you are from 40 and you are experiencing hemorrhoid disease. It's as a result of you causing dilatation or increasing the size of those vascular group of venous tissue. Take note. And in terms of people who have anal sex, through anal sexual intercourse, you can also irritate those group of vascular venous tissue or the cavernous bodies, and you can cause dilatation, or you can cause increasing or swelling through the penetration and all kind of things you'll be doing. You'll be irritating it. So take note and stop or prevents from causing hemorrhoid. Talking about type of hemorrhoid disease, it can be internally based on location or externally. So in terms of internal hemorrhoid, it's not easy to know if the case is not all that severe because it's within at the top of the rectum, and you can't see the changes, whether there is dilatation or there are some rashes or any other things, until it's severe and there can be irritations of mucous in your feces or blood in your feces or itching, which will call for you to know that there is something going on. So it can be asymptomatic or can be hidden from you, and by the time you know, there is severity. But for that of external hemorrhoid, because it's out, so if there is any changes or dilatation, it's easy to know. Yes, and even the localization, because there are nerves which are very sensitive located at that area, because it's externally, we can easily have pain in case of hemorrhoid, external hemorrhoid. So that's it.